Are we live?
Yeah, I
I
think we're
think
not.
so. Hello everyone.
My goodness.
Welcome back to another week of CTL. Today we have a bit of a banger, I'm Big
You
Joe.
can say that.
I am Big Joe. I'm
I'm
here
Chill
with
Hopper.
my
Why does it say
wait, you have
Chili
to let me wait,
Hopper?
you have to let me do my thing. Wait, I prepped the thing. Let me do my thing.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
here
my bad.
with my cheese slasher opponent stopper big bopper man chill hopper.
Okay. So fire.
Yeah. Today we have UCLA, the Bruins, which I just recently learned, which is a bear, versus I don't even know what the mascot of University of Toronto is, if I'm being so for real. Do you know?
Sorry?
Do you know what the mascot of UT is? I don't actually know.
U of T mascot?
Yeah.
Um, let me Google it real quick.
Okay. Well, because their picture is just a Tetris piece. That doesn't tell us anything. What am I supposed to do with that?
Okay, it says the mascot is True Blue, which I could not tell what it was at first, but after looking at another picture, it looks like they have a beaver tail, so it's a beaver.
I see. Oh, that's
True
very
Blue the
Canadian.
beaver.
That's very Canadian.
That
Okay.
is very Canadian. You want to know what the Waterloo mascot is?
Is it a duck? Is it the duck?
No.
Oh, what is it?
King Warrior. I'm pretty sure a lion. No. Let me just.
Did you go to the school?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I did
not. I'm
know
not
what your
like a.
school's mascot is. What do you mean?
Hold on.
Okay. All right. Well, while you search that one up, I suppose we could introduce our schools a little more. If you are not familiar with them, obviously,
Lion.
you can see at the top we have the big numbers 1 and 2. These are the first and second seeds of the tournaments, the two strongest projected teams. Definitely looking like the two strongest teams, although there are other teams definitely in contention. But tons of. Is there a single U rank player? Oh, Potaflo's U rank, right?
Dayflow. Let's
But
find out.
Potaflo was X, so he counts. Plus, he bullies me in friendlies.
Yeah.
Oxford Valley is
If he's
also.
not X rank, he's basically like 20 TR below the cutoff. So
Yeah.
close enough.
Yes, and also yes, as Knowledge point out in chat, Oxford Valley is also your rank, but absolutely no slouch. These players.
Oh yeah, okay. But Oxford Valley was X in the first season, so that's also again
Okay,
close
so
enough.
it's a bunch of good players and then D-ranked good players. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. Well, they're not just any X ranks. One of the players, for example, on UCLA is Kabuzot Pai, who's currently
course.
ranked number 8 in the world and number
Of
3 in the
course.
United States, with
Of
a blistering 15-second sprint. And I think a lot of other players have like similarly insane sprint speeds and stats like that. We got a couple sub 20s here, which is pretty insane to think about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be looking at some really, really fast gameplay. Let's hope Big Joe's rap god he can keep up with the.
I'll do some vocal warm-ups and some tongue twisters to get it going.
Yeah.
We are, I believe, waiting for. I don't know what we're waiting for.
First picks, right? It's gonna
Have
be
we
very
started?
interesting.
Have we
Well,
started?
I mean, we're deciding the next players, I believe.
Is
And,
Potaflo here? Oh, Potaflo's here. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Calm down. We're all here. We're all ready to party.
Have you ever noticed? Is that intentional? Why is Quantum Hornet's profile picture like corrupted?
That they must
that
be
like
like a
a-
Silk Song enjoyer or something,
Is that
If you've ever been in that subreddit, it's like many years of like degenerative like posting about, oh yeah, the game would definitely release this year and doesn't, and then they slowly lose their minds. I wouldn't be surprised if something like this is like generation 29th of like some crazy meme.
I see.
I check in every once in a while just to get baited by a post that pretends to be like an announcement. And I'm like, oh, so and it's not actually out.
I see.
Yeah.
I did never actually play Hollow Knight. I just got confused, to be honest.
Oh, we got our first picks. UCLA, we got Red Guy versus U of T's Gruber. They are similarly Look at the APM. They're very close.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, across all stats, right? I mean, there's a slight speed advantage with Gruber, but I mean,
Yeah.
DS score is also pretty tightly matched. Yeah, Gruber is apparently the most active UFT Tetris club member. Um, I wonder
Any
about
fact
that.
checkers on that one?
I wonder about that. I wouldn't know,
I mean, I wouldn't
but
be.
I wonder if that fun fact is like they're the most active in Tetris or like active in the Tetris club, because I know these guys
Yeah,
don't play Tetris.
check the
The
number of
Tetris-
messages he sends in the Discord. We need to fact test this. Yeah, yeah. But I
yeah,
think this
good guy.
matchup will be interesting. I think it will be Gruber favored because 23,000 TR versus 22 400 ish. There's a decent difference, especially
Mhm.
with the new changes to the well, maybe not. I'm not sure really, but it is a difference. So we're gonna look at Gruber for trying to maybe take most of it, but anything can happen here, even an upset. So it's a very contentious first matchup. So exciting stuff. Get a start with this match.
And I believe an unfamiliar matchup that we've seen. I know UCLA in UCLA, excuse me, and UFT have faced off last year as well. I don't believe Gruber was playing for UFT at the time, so
Who was it?
I don't think so.
It
It
was.
was
I don't think it was Gruber. No.
Surish.
Yes. Yes. Search.
Surish and Tira, right? Was Tira playing last year?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the
Pretty
roster.
sure.
So yeah, changes for U of T. Gruber and Pateflo now in, and we see Kabuzla Pi with casting a very large shadow over everyone as expected. We see a bit of another top player on the side of UCLA. Quantum Hornet 4 joining the ranks of the last year's victors.
Hmm.
Bit of a demon, that guy as well. But
Who
we'll
was in the
see.
what was the UCLA roster last year? If you remember.
Golf and Eggs.
Golf and eggs.
Golf and
Yes.
Eggs was playing.
Did he
I believe.
graduate?
Not sure, to be honest. But
We'll see.
I mean, can't really consider Quantum Hornet joining a downgrade. Yeah.
Oh, I was not saying that. That's for sure.
Yeah. So just looking even stronger, but we are in the warm now.
Okay.
Um,
See how people warm up in this of this caliber.
yeah. We were finding a bit of an all spin. Ooh, bit of a misdrop.
Nah, he's fine. Although, no, fine.
Now, I did notice one of these players did start out with the PC opener. How do we feel about that one in 2025? Is
I
that
think it's a
real?
lot weaker, but you can still do it. No one's stopping you. And also it maintains back to back, I believe, right? So
Mhm.
I would say it's probably not great. But these guys know what they're doing. So if you're comfortable with it, a lot of
Yeah.
people will stick with what they know rather than like learn new things. If it's not like egregiously bad, and I don't think it is,
Mhm.
just he can still run the PCO. I myself though am more of a TKI enjoyer or even stick spin.
Even stick spin.
Even
What a
stick
bold
spin.
statement to make.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
not the
if
best.
Firestorm does it, then I have no guilty conscience.
All right, fair enough. We are in the game now. Gruber, ooh, trying to find a bit of an all spin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not a great start. Not what you want to see. If you're a U of T fan, honestly, if you're even a UCLA fan.
Not great
But-
to see if you're a Tetris fan.
Yeah, but
I
really
like the
quick
drama
first-
though. I'm a drama fan.
Yeah. Let's see if this brings any more drama, although looking a lot better
Yeah.
as of now. I believe we've gone past the duration of the match. Round one. We were kind of covering them well, but pretty fine. Red guy not really in a position to punish.
Yeah, making some awkward choices in favor of keeping the surge, which almost gets red guy, but a misdrop from Gruber prevents the killing blow from arriving, and it's all getting sent back now. And Gruber's stack is once again a bit awkward and might go down.
Yeah, red
Unless.
guy does have a misdrop, so not really, again, in the best position to punish. And Gruber
Oh,
does find the wall, closes it for a little bit, but back to back. Oh, and just not Naruto, but One Piece away.
relax.
Yeah, every time I say One Piece, someone in chat mentions it. I'm like, oh yeah, it exists. Ah, well,
So
speaking of your perfect TKI.
yeah, one thing I noticed about the second season gameplay is that because it's all spins and the surge effect, people are opting to play a lot more greedy. And since you can afford to get away with some more questionable stacking decisions, because, such as what Grouper is doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, red guy's board is not looking too hot either. Kind of a misdrop on both sides. And the
Yeah.
cheese entirely canceling each other out. So,
We're back in neutral then, no problem. Oh, an interesting, what's that called? Triple spin?
yeah, Z for
Triple
triple.
spin? Z for triple?
Getting
Those
pushed.
are always so flashy.
Yeah,
and
I recently learned them for my cheese race activities. You know?
Ooh, yeah.
It does actually help sometimes. And,
It does
red
actually,
guy-
yeah. It's like, it's fancy and it's also
Wow.
like practical. Unlike some other setups, I would consider certain setups to be just as showing off more than actually being viable in like 99% of cases.
Wow. Yeah, red guy was in a horrible cheese up position, but managing the burst out of it. Very,
Ooh,
very rapid speed, and Gruber's kind of caught now.
easy fix, so easy
Does
fix.
fix it. Yeah, and back again with this ping pong-esque nature, but red guy's board is
Once again, yes. Oh, I don't know if they're getting out of this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Call him the Pope. It's a bit holy.
You keep it up. You're 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah.
Did you prepare
this
these
could be a
beforehand?
6-spin bag. I did not. You know, it's just comes to me, you know.
I don't think either of these players are stick spin enjoyers.
So maybe we'll see some honest gameplay, you know?
Some honest, all spinning from Gruber.
Yeah.
Very efficient. You can build up a lot more back to back with all spins.
Oh,
and,
no.
big hits.
Yeah, really unfortunate misdrop on red guy's side. Just kind of covering the wall to keep it back to back, but then the misdrop kind of just stops all momentum they had. But let's see if they can fix up their gameplay. Red guy, I believe, declined PC, so
Yeah. Perhaps more common now in season 2.
Oh, wow. Beautiful timing
Hesitation.
from Gruber. Yeah.
Yeah, and a hesitation from mid guy. Sometimes you just have to send it in the opener, even if it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Gruber's-
waiting.
That's true. Red guy again going to PC, but actually this time they wouldn't even broke back to back. So interesting decision. I guess they're not much of a PC enjoyer, but has not come back to bite them quite yet. Although they're stacking with the compromise and
That's okay. 4 wide, yeah, 4 wide.
right.
4 wide doesn't send much these days, I believe, but you know, it's decent for canceling situations like that. Uh-oh, not good.
Yeah, Gruber
Yeah,
just
not...
deciding
Gruber's,
now is the time to go down from 9-0, and it was. It absolutely was.
Gruber is seemingly getting away with it. So let's see if Red Guy can put together a PCO or two. Ooh.
Ooh, some fancy all spins from Gruber. Already on back-to-back 3, now gonna be 4 after this quad. Red guy also finding their own back-to-backs, but Ring Surge early. Trying to clean up their board. There's still a bit of cheese on Red guy's board. Oh no!
A great opportunity for Red Guy to capitalize.
Yeah, but there's so much cheese, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of just stuck cleaning it up, and I don't want to speak before I curse him. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty like rough on Gruber's side. When you have like, when you create your own cheese and then put like 3 or 4 worths of lines above it, then it's like you really don't have a lot of time to dig through it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, some.
Did I
didn't
just
quite
see-
catch what it was? Was that M2? Was that MS2 or?
That looked like sick to me. Although I was looking on the left as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I was looking on the right and I missed the action again.
Yeah, it tends to happen when this player is playing at 3 PPS the entire game.
Okay, I'll use
On
one eye
the-
for each board. Ew.
Sounds like a plan. Yep. Gruber opening their wallet pretty nicely. The guy is this time staying really low on their board. They've kind of fallen victim, I think, to a lot of cheese, right, in the last few rounds. So maybe an adaptation to be seen. And super clean stack for now. Kind of not
Kind of
clean anymore.
considering.
Able to open up
Salvageable though. Still
Yeah,
salvageable.
able to open
100%. Oh no,
Oh,
too late.
big spike
Is
from
it?
Gruber. Is it enough?
It is enough.
Oh, I
Okay.
think kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting the eyepiece in time. And wow, a really fast 7-2 all of a sudden. So
Uber played very consistently after the first round and kind of clinched the match, putting U of T ahead. Let's see how UCLA responds. Right now, we'd have U of T being having to choose their next player first, and then UCLA getting a choice of who to counter with. So let's see who U of T thinks is the best to, who do you think will play the have the most like reasonable result against any of the remaining UCLA players? What do you think? Who'd you put out?
you know, I'll be honest. I never worried about this drafting thing because I just wanted to play the game.
Oh, so you were just
um,
when you were playing, you
Team
just
player,
like
dude.
you're
Yeah, I
just
was like,
chilling,
I'll play whoever.
I'll play whoever. Yes.
Yeah. Um, when I did play, I did get sent out against Ricky. Um, so I do know. Last year there was, well, obviously with the change in rule set now it's not required, but last year there was a decision made by the team captain of U of T, I believe Pateful at the time as well, to forfeit a game in favor of counterpick, but that was on round 3. Obviously round 3 is kind of where the picks are a bit more solved, you know what I mean? Like they're a bit more forced. I'd go with I think for now it wouldn't be a bad idea to send out Pateflo. I mean,
Wrong.
Wrong.
I'm just kidding. I don't
I'm
know
not
what
really
they're
sure.
gonna do.
Yeah,
They
it's a
definitely
bit hard
spent
to
a lot
call.
more time thinking about this than we have. We just saw this today.
Yeah, I mean, so from my understanding, RKY and Kiwi are the 2 strongest on U of T, so I'd imagine at least not RKY.
Yeah, because
'Cause
they
Oxford
have the
Valley is
terrifying
still
Kaboozled Pie to contend with.
Yeah, and oh, it looks like the picks are chosen. We have a question mark rank in MEPDC, not U rank anymore. um, but yeah, UCLA choosing Jayan with a very aesthetic PPS and versus score. Lots of
Don't
threes
let
in there.
don't let Meppy's TR fool you. That is fake. That is false news. Meppy is a very strong X rank player.
Yeah, this is a very intimidating stat line to say the least from Jayan. Uh, obviously not
Nah,
everything, but
that's
oh
light
my
work.
goodness, man, those are big numbers. We'll see if they're able to translate it as we head into the warm up. I have a question for you.
Wow, they're doing the same thing again. Sorry,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
gosh, so excellent. Oh, Meppy finding the PC continuation and actually upstacking. So it seems like kind of the bane, so to speak, of Red Guy's match was just getting cheesed up. Wow, super fast down stack, man. How are you supposed to deal with cheese now that Surge is like so big?
I think a lot of the cheese wasn't from like a big surge. And when you get hit by a big surge, you should be ready to counter with at least a T spin or like a T spin Tetris, for example. What Red Guy was doing was probably just sending whenever and then getting timing into by Grouper. And if Grouper sends like a bits more every time they receive, then you actually just end up sending cheese that way without
Right.
actually sending like combo garbage. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So you have
Yes.
to be a little mindful sometimes, especially if your opponent is like trying to do that. Well, we're getting into the game now.
Oh no!
Oh!
The anti misdrop on Jayan's side does open up the well. Not the greatest skims available, but oh my goodness, making me eat my
Figured
words.
it out.
Finds it.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah,
super
Meppy's
awkward.
kind of struggling to find pressure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe holding on to Surge for too long. And getting
yeah, now
punished for it.
now it's Meppy's
Oh.
trying to get pushed all the way up, but does able to find the spin over. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
all
quite
of a
fast
sudden
enough.
there's just lines flying at you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yep, Jane does take the first round. Do we see some honest TKI? We do from one side.
Something less honest on the other side, though.
4.5 PPS stick from Jane. Not holding anything back. But Meppy is pretty unfazed, I'd say. Kind of a misdrop, and yeah, double Z at the top. Z, excuse me.
Yeah, a
Being
bit greedy
international
there.
here. Yeah, kind of just getting caught with the upstacking. Let's see what happens in this third round. Jane sticking with the tried and true. That's not a stick, is it? Not a stick. That's something else. I'm not sure.
Everything
it's
is thick.
It's good. That's all. It's good. That's all I know.
Okay, Meppy has a little hesitation. Doing a T-spin triple. Very bold.
Yeah, some awkward parity, I believe, on the side of Meppy, but able to find the wall for now. Jan does cancel. I believe breaking surge as well.
Huge well.
Oh, kind of a greedy donation. Just not expecting all that pressure to come out. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't either, to be honest. But yeah, Jane really showcasing their 177 Tetra League profile APM. That stick, I think.
Huge well from Meppy. See,
And that skims out, and it, wow, yes.
Wow, big one.
Yeah.
What was that?
huge
Like
strike.
200 APM or something? Jesus.
I don't know, but fast. Oh, okay, some nice did somebody say opener? Wow,
Yeah.
opening up their well for the T-spin double. Jan forced to retreat and skim out of their T-spin they had ready, but not really in danger. And
Yep,
slowly,
getting
kind of like you mentioned, yeah, cheese is slowly piling up on Meppy's board. Yeah, just not having
Meppy, seeing a bit of a theme of Meppy playing rather aggressively or greedily, but Jane's like very fast. So the window you have to play greedy is like fairly small. So,
yeah, this is probably like the third time I think that Meppy's been caught trying to make T-spin, and see if they're able to adjust their game plan. Jane, a bit of waiting on the opener, but not too much now.
But if you guys know Meppy, Meppy's notorious for just going for the funkiest setups, no matter what, you know, for the culture.
For the culture.
And perhaps if you do it enough, perhaps playing like 100% seriously is like hard because you just like naturally see all the that's a opening misdrop.
Yeah, able to get out for now, but Jane does have yeah, it does break out. They did have a pretty nice LSC stack, but not finding the T means they pressure is a bit halted.
Yeah, I already see Meppy playing a little more conservatively, opting to play safer rather than smashing the back.
As
I said that, it happened again.
That was like, was that line 20? That's like just enough to top Meppy out. Yeah, definitely a bit unlucky because Jane's board wasn't in the greatest state, but it is what it is. It's 6-1, and Meppy's looking to close out a little bit more, a few more points. Jane's pretty bad misdrops.
Double T-spin, fractal.
But wow, I mean, just Jane's so quick to clean up the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the adaptation like you're mentioning, right? Meppy's like super low on the board, but finding a nice donation. Not getting punished for it now.
Oh,
mishold.
Yeah. Mishold. That was a mishold.
Whoa!
I knew he was trying to go for more.
A really fancy, I believe, an Imperial Cross from Jane's side, but
Imperial Cross. That's one of the setups that I believe to be kind of gimmicky most of the time. But there are some situations I think that are, you know, Imperial is not bad at all, but most of the time it's hard to pull off. Unless you're Vince.
Yeah. Well, unless you're also a 3.3 PPS like Jane. But yeah, not really finding too much pressure after it, which I guess kind of.
Yeah, Jane's playing slow right now. Very contemplative.
Yeah.
Perhaps waiting for their opportunity to strike.
Yeah, really nice. Wow, some nice all spin down stacking from Jane's side, but unable to keep that surge.
Yeah, this is the longest round yet.
Yeah, seems like
it feels like a very testing the waters type of round, even though it's nearly the last round, which is kind of funny.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, when kind of like we were talking about, like And Neppy got caught with the greedy upstack no T, and then
Oh, this is bad.
not happening.
Minus 17. You see on that board? That means okay.
No.
I was like, hoping to see the surge blow up, but a misdrop ends the set. UCLA
Yeah.
pulls ahead now by 1 point, I believe.
Yep, and UCLA again, I believe, having won the round, they are choosing their third player, which is back to what we're talking about. It's the strategy, right? There's starting from this point on, it's kind of a bit solved as to what the matchups are. So
Solved.
Uh,
Big Joe can see the future. Predict all three right now.
okay. I think I mean UCLA has to send Oxford, right? Maybe. Maybe
Okay,
not.
and if they send Oxford, what happens next?
Hmm. I'm going Kiwi anime.
Kiwi anime. Okay.
I don't think they're gonna match you versus you. I think they're gonna hope
Okay.
they can just like take a round off Quantum, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. I'm obviously not
And then you're saying Quantum versus Ricky, or
I think Ricky goes against Cab.
I think the kitchen is burnt. I think.
I don't know. I mean, like Ricky and Cab are both. Ricky's what was top 30. I know. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, 46 now. Like these, I think it's reasonable for him to take a few games off. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see
It's
what
all
they think.
speculation.
Let's see
Yeah,
what
I'm
they
not sure.
think.
I'm not sure how much is worth going into.
We can just turn our brain off and watch the Tetris pieces. It's like, oh, look how they stack.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of these players are slow. I think having lost Sir Sheepadoodle, we have lost the only plonker in all of.
Surf was not that slow either. Let's be clear.
That is true. Sir
Yeah.
definitely had the potential, but I think they kind of appreciated the plonkier weights. Although, I guess kind of on the same topic that we've been talking about, season 2. I'm not sure how much plonking can be super effective because you can just stack back to back like permanently without sending clean with ball spins, right? And these players definitely have the vision for it. And I believe we have our picks now, and maybe I am a fortune teller. Yeah. Figures.
Oh,
Looks like we
looks
have
like you're right.
our matchup. That is also very large numbers on the side of Kiwi Anime. And also a question mark rank. So interesting that UFT.
That is underranked for sure.
Yeah, UFT players seemingly not being Tetra League enjoyers, which I gotta say, kind of based. But we are heading into it. So obviously
You know what's
the onus.
not based? You know what's not based? Nobody matching their profile pictures yet.
You know
was
what? We
hoping
did
to
talk
see
about
some
this.
today. Yeah.
We did
I want to
talk about this
see.
last time.
I want to see some memes.
Wow.
Big.
Memes aside, there's some big spikes at least. Oxford Valley finding a really nice opener down stack, but I mean, awkward board.
Definitely awkward now.
Yeah.
But,
Wow. Yeah. QB Anime with a 185 APM round. Obviously, just the warm up. Not indicative of too much. So, what do you do when you are down 1.2 PPS against your opponent?
You opener main them.
Okay. And then what happens when they do the opener faster? What's the walk me through the game plan here if you're Oxford Valley.
Okay, well, let's say both of you are doing stick spin, fairly common in TL, I know. If you're a slower guy and you cancel at the right time, you can send a bigger spike when you do your C spin by accepting first, and if it lands in the right spot, you can send like a humongous spike. And so in opener, it's not always necessarily true that being the faster player is better.
Okay. Well,
Sometimes it's a timing kind of game.
Yeah, I think Oxford Valley going to have to try some things out. Obviously, an uphill battle, but again, obviously, not a slouch themselves.
Oh, definitely not. You can never underestimate anybody at this level.
Yeah.
If you misdrops can be like really insanely bad when anyone's playing this fast, and anyone can like send enough to fill up your board as well. Is that salvageable? Oh, it is. Yeah, I just didn't see the right way to do it.
Yeah, all I saw was like a really missed fin, you know? Yeah, Oxford Valley not really able to find the pressure while Kiwi was stuck there. Um, but we'll see if it comes back to bite them. There's definitely some clean to work with, but Cheese now, for what we can see, and Kiwi Anime starting to pile up the back-to-back.
Yeah.
7 Surge now, and oh yeah, not finding the T in time.
Probably needed to cancel a little to ensure that the board wasn't too dangerous.
Yeah, obviously easy for me to say as someone not actually playing, but yeah, some canceling is going to be necessary when you have that much cheese.
We love our C-spin openers in between these two.
Wow, Kiwi Anime is so much clean right now. Kind of an awkward 8-1 stack, but goes down and not awkward anymore. Right, nice down stack from Oxford Valley.
Oh,
Kind of,
big.
yeah, an awkward misdrop and very aptly timed.
Yeah,
Bounce
instantly
back.
capitalized on. A big theme, I think, of many of the rounds that we've seen today is that the person who can take the round is someone who's able to pressure at the right moment. Right when your opponent is like in an awkward stack or just misdrop. If you can send right exactly then, doesn't matter how fast they are, they will be knocked out. So
Yeah, absolutely. Oxford Valley is kind of stuck with the canceling game, and there's just so much pressure coming up from Kiwi Anime.
Oh, no.
Bit of a T misdrop.
that is definitely I've done it
Feels
myself.
bad.
That
That's
was a finesse thing. That's a finesse thing when you try to like move to the side and you press one right. Yeah.
Yeah, enough.
Any sticks?
Oh, you caught it. You caught it. Oxford Valley with the basically stick spin as well. Oh, there you go. Oxford Valley does use some timing to cancel out the burst cheese, but not really in the best position to send all that much themselves.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a very
yeah, it does end up
yeah, some
accepting all
hesitation.
that. Yeah.
I think Kiwi Anime is just overwhelming with speed right now.
Yeah, I mean, as probably would be the game plan for them, right? And like I said, there's a 1.2 PPS differential. And here we go again with the speed. 4.5 PPS LST. Blisteringly fast, but does break in Oxford Valley. Fine for now, but a bit of an awkward stack. Finds a T-spin and does hold the eyepieces for the cancel. Really smart, but not out of the woods yet. There's so much cheese once they get down.
No. Look how worked out, but that was extremely greedy. Works out.
Yeah. Does find the way back to cheese. Down through the cheese, rather, excuse me. So pretty neutral for now. We'll see how Oxford Valley is able to use their timing to get down, but sidewall is kind of awkward. Not too many skims available. Oh, eyepiece at the top. My worst enemy.
That is another classic.
I am such a hater of eyepiece at the top. It never goes where you want. And unfortunately for Oxford Valley, not going where they want, but he's just not going where Kiwi Anime wants either. Kind of awkward, but let's find their way down for now.
No extra pressure.
Yeah, a bit of a shaky eyepiece. Not want to misdrop that one for sure. And all of a sudden, Oxford Valley is pushed to the top. Bad S misdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they kind of saw the cheese, like it blocking the wall, and like they hesitated maybe. Which I at least am guilty of doing. And another 5 PPS opener from Kiwi Anime. Slowing down a little bit because not getting the bag they want, but staying safe at the very least. And Oxford Valley, again, trying to use timing to their advantage. It's like worked out so far. I mean, when your opponent is 170 APM like Kiwi Anime, like the lines are coming. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that bad.
Yes.
Just wait.
There are some chinks in the armor. You can see. Well, like if you're just a casual watcher, it's easier to see when your opponent is either player is slightly in an uncomfortable spot. As a player yourself, it's already hard enough to like try to think of your own pieces at
Jeez.
this fast.
Yeah, and Kimi was just bursting extra back-to-back on the top before
Yeah.
seeing that surge, and it works off exactly as they're hoping.
Yeah.
Does manage to have out Oxford Valley, so very nice.
Dominant performance from
Yeah,
King Anime.
very nice result if you're a U of T fan. But now we're getting into the real gaming, the real gaming. We
Right.
have two V2, well, at least TR rank wise, the strongest players on UCLA left.
So, because there's only 2 players each left,
Mhm.
it's now completely up to UCLA who gets to play against who. So, it doesn't really matter who UFT puts out now.
Mhm.
UCLA will get to decide the last 2 rounds. So, this is actually probably the more contentious, the 3rd round.
Mhm.
Unless UFT goes, actually, we're forfeiting this round for the pick, which is obviously not going to happen since there's no
Yeah.
way that's better than just
7-0.
taking it 7-0. Yeah.
Yep.
So I would say it's a fairly large advantage to be able to do the last picks like this. But okay. Quantum Hornet, Pote Flow. This is probably the most one-sided matchup of the
Yeah, not looking good.
TR-wise. Yeah.
Not looking good for Staplo, but yeah, we'll see what they're able to do. I mean,
Concerning
my
tidbits.
experience. Yeah, sorry.
Are you reading this?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It is a bit of a copy pasta regarding our good friend Kepsi in reference to her overabundance advertisement of the Trojan Tetris team last year when she
Really?
was able to
Oh,
get
that's
enough
fun.
players on the board. That was kind of meme. It was like she was posting the USC Tetris like posters, flyers, like everywhere. Like you saw the picture, right? She like printed out like a stack. Like it was actually impressive.
I appreciate the fervor.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
fun.
And
That's fun. You know, once again, maybe if I directly shouted Kepsi to try to do matching profile pictures, my dream will finally come true.
yeah, and this is what I was talking about last time when we brought this up. I did feel like USC was like they're like the team with team spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like they're the Trojans, bro. Like, come on now. Like, I feel like those would be the ones to do it. So let's see next time if they end up.
The Trojans have team spirit,
Yeah, dude.
like the big warhorse, fake warhorse story.
That's their mascot, the Trojans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a quick warm up. Dayflow, while we were on that tangent, getting caught a bit off guard with the greedy T-spin, but we'll see if they're able to clean up the gameplay now.
When is it not getting caught off guard with a greedy T-spin?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's like an honorable way to lose a round, you know?
Oh yeah. I've seen you're subscribed to the Meti School of Thought.
Dude, sending lines what this game is about. You know what I mean? you get thought sending. That's what it is. Potato's kind of stuck in this awkward 9-0. Stock canceling does break out of it now, but not too much pressure available.
Or is just stacking the back-to-back, canceling the keys.
Already
and,
at 13. and
Oh,
about to be
it
16.
is Jover. This is way too much.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just really smart game plan, right? Like,
Yeah.
play slow,
Yeah.
reduce misdrops, and then just nuke them.
If you guys weren't aware, the sound of when you're this far behind is terrifying. It's like a bomb counting down, because it really is. And
They felt almost actually
yeah,
winning it
almost.
if they had a little bit more cancel, but
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
had like
I mean-
one more piece for that well, maybe actually.
yeah, but I mean, I'm really enjoying this. This is like a really smart game plan from Quantum Hornet. Beautiful all spins to keep it going.
We
Like I
got
said,
a
this player's
fanboy over here.
Right. I mean, it's just super smart, right? Oh, using the timing as well. All that cheese is gone, and all the clean is sent right back.
Survived it though, easy. Light work for a big player.
Wow, upgrades the seemingly T-spin double to TST. Quantum Hornet's just playing super clean, and Playflow is kind of still stuck at the top of the board, and not the best pieces for downstack. Does manage to find one.
Good skim. That like
Yeah, wow.
skim was the only way out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was really nice, but not out of the woods yet, because
Yeah.
when your opponent is Quantum Hornet, lines are gonna keep going.
Survivable, actually. I think. No,
Not able
unlucky.
to find it. I'm not sure if it was. At least I didn't see one.
Like a piece or two ago, I think the placement might have been doomed. It happened quite fast though. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, and it seems to be that Quantum Hornet probably using the most timing out of anyone that we've seen today. The beautiful Zspin Espen triple, I believe that was.
I had to bail out of the surge stuff, but we definitely see a clear game time.
Wow.
Here. That's a
What a donation.
dono.
What a
dono.
donation. Oh my goodness.
That's what we used to say in 2023 when we used to have
Oh
donations.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, super, super clean back-to-back stacking from Quantum. And
Playing
yeah,
super
I guess
quick.
like, yeah, I mean like, I feel like in season 1, the game plan for slower players was like, accept clean, cancel cheese, and try to counter spike. But I mean, Quantum Hornet is just doing such a good job not sending clean and keeping it back to back. Like I said,
sending-
right? Like
Just like not like a dangerous amount, but enough to keep up the bet. That's also the thing with the all spins. You don't send quite as much as like regular T spins, right? So you can send like less that way, but also build back surge anyways. So
Right,
it's a way for faster players to take the wheel, you know?
yeah, and that's kind of I guess why we're seeing Quantum Hornet use so much timing, because they have to, like when they have to cancel, right? Because they don't want to send it over. And oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, like that. The sort of measured like play style is probably one of your best bets as the higher rated player to not drop any games. But let's see if like Build has any like surprises for us. I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously no slouch, right? So let's see if they're able to find some random spikes and then take Quantum off guard. Really clean board for now on their side, but does have to break out the surge.
And -14 is
yeah, Quantum Hornet does break, not killing Potato yet. Although now there's
there was way
then
more.
they sped up, and then they sped up.
Yeah. Another 20 lines of like garbage just added on top.
Yeah, when I'm like,
What are you gonna do?
this is me when I'm a top player and like my spike is followed by another spike. Wow, really interesting PC solve. I wonder if that's part of the opener.
That was all theory. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I used chest.
Oh, bit of a drop from Tayflow.
It looks pretty.
Wow,
doomed. Yeah.
upgrading that TSD to a C spin on Quantum Hornet. Just so ready to send whenever he wants, and that's like the superpower you get when you're a top player, right? You just I see T spin, I take T spin.
You know in chess they call it like openers, right? Like openings, not opener.
Yes.
And then like continued is like theory. What if we adopted chess terminology, like call it the TKO gamut or something?
TKO
Oh, no.
gamut.
I smoked so long I missed the last round.
Yeah, kind of double Z and Q for Potaflow. Kind of didn't leave too many options to skim out with their board. But yeah, really commanding 7-0 and a really smart game plan from Quantum Hornet. And we are now on to our last set. What's the score? Is it
18
tied?
to 17, I believe.
17? 18-17, you're right.
So,
So
technically speaking, if Ricky manages to take down the final boss of Kaboozled Pie here, then the UFT can still win.
yes.
So
super
this
close
is-
so far.
This is probably like the strongest matchup in a tournament we'll get, like, period. I can't really think of a different one that would be more top 2-ish players. So this really is the clash of titans.
Yes, and was last year as well. I believe Kaboozled Pie does take it back then. Let's see if history is rewritten as we head into the warm-up. Although I'm sure these teams will meet again. To be honest, it's kind of a Death Taxes and UCLA UFT finals. Kaboozled
The
Pie
ground
is
is shaking already.
yeah. Both players are absolutely sending, and neither player actually in danger. Station on
Ricky
Kaboozled's
was
side.
almost gone for a bit there. Managed to get out.
Kaboozled Pie actually managing to accept some cheese, but not really seeming to bother them.
Yeah, okay. That was just a casual 230 APM warm-up on both
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
No,
Just everyday activities for these two players.
truly, not even an exaggeration. That's the average round, you know.
Yeah, we are going to head now into the final sets, final match, final rounds, final match of our set.
Final
Um,
set of our match of our game.
what is Ricky's profile picture? Do you know?
I don't. We
I
could
think
ask.
it's like the first time I actually looked. Oh, we can ask later.
RKY1618.
Yeah, and
Just get her full names. Kaboodle_pi.
Awesome timing on both sides. And lots of lines. Oh, finding a really nice float. And even adding on the own L spin to an extra X back, but
She's instantly dug through by Cab.
yeah,
Pressure.
can't say the same for RKY.
Oh, yeah.
Just a bit of an awkward board. I don't even think it was a misdrop. But Kuzupai does take the first one. Stick spin again. Yeah, buddy. Kuzupai doesn't seem too much of a stick spinner.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, is there? Ooh.
I don't think
Interesting.
I've ever seen a stick spin out of Cab, actually.
Yeah. I wonder if they have their own vendettas against it.
Eh.
Wow. Yeah, cheese again. Just
Oh
no
my.
object. Wow, but this spike just coming out of nowhere. Oh,
Is that enough? Oh no. Even the new clutch feature was not enough there. Just too much garbage from Ricky. Just like
where did that even come from? I
I don't know.
There was like no
board.
upstack on Ricky's board. Ricky was like halfway on the board.
Yeah, I'm gonna like watch between the boards so I can see both.
A huge stack on Boozle Pie side. Finding some T-spin singles to add the
Cancel,
back.
cancel. Wow.
Yeah,
Good ready.
No problem.
Okay, back in neutral.
Yeah, and I mean, Boozle Pie is just really trying to use their speed to their advantage, but Ricky's doing a beautiful job canceling so far. Keeping the back for now.
Surge sense
Surge
disappeared.
sense, and on both sides. So, wow, super clean boards. Even through all this, kind of a misdrop on Boozle Pie's side.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Surge
thinking about
for
that.
cancel there, yeah.
Ricky was thinking about that T-spin double, but opts out of it, and we're still in it. It's like always so scary. Like when you're watching these games.
Oh my, wow.
Really cool Z-spin.
Yeah,
And Kuzukai
I like that one too.
completely unfazed. Oh, cut copy. A huge well on the top. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's any canceling that can stop that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Ricky was in a position to accept it. That one was quite of a ping pong round where each player took turns trying to send like a lethal spike, and lethal spikes need to be humongous to take out either of these guys. Like every time it's a finisher, it's like this is why I can't play with board shake on. I don't know how like Blarg does it, but like
Oh, plays the board shake.
yeah, he does. I don't really.
There's no way. What? Yeah, I mean, especially when your opponents are of this caliber. A huge 10 combo. Oh, my goodness. Oh my god.
I barely caught that one.
The board would have like exploded if the board shake off.
Yeah, it would have flew off the screen actually.
Yeah, Kuzukai Pie starting to run away with it 3-1, but some nice upgrades to fractals on the side of Ricky, but I don't know. Like when you're watching these top,
big.
oh my
Wow.
goodness! Again, these spikes just coming out of nowhere.
Cap was not ready for that one.
Yeah, like it's, when you're watching top players, it's like, dude, like everything can kill. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? I don't envy having to play against these guys, but
Everything kills, but also sometimes nothing kills.
yes, that like what do you even do? Wow, really?
That is a
oh my
misdraw.
goodness. Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
managing to fix
that's
it
not a
with the
misdraw?
Z.
Am I not
Oh
a
my
mis-
goodness.
Wait,
I'd have to assume so, but not able to dig out.
oh my
enough
goodness. Okay,
cancel.
not quite. It's actually tied up right now.
Yeah,
This is
tied up.
Very contentious.
Yeah, I wish I could formulate a game plan for either player, but I don't. Things are just flying. Kind of a misdrop to start the opener off on Ricky's side, but a misdrop on Kaboozle Pie's side does dig it out for now. Ricky just not having enough damage to punish it, and Kaboozle completely safe. Both players now. Take a breath, because I'm not going to. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, that's not
Yeah,
good.
setting up the STSD, but using the J piece to finish it in the stack.
Yeah,
Yeah, really
misstacking.
greedy.
That was like that was probably a misstep in like thinking and then realizing afterwards.
Yeah, it seemed like they hesitated. So I'm pretty sure they realized it and they're just like, yeah, just play.
Yeah, but no, Cab also had stuff ready to send at the moment, so it was a rough going.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, when your opponent is 200 APM, like I feel like it's honestly a pretty rare occasion where you can have enough time to set up an SDSD, right? And
I think if it wasn't wasted, I mean, Ricky's like real fast and he's actually playing faster this round. So
oh, not the greatest place for the eyepiece on Ricky's board. And Kuzupai, even though completely on the bottom of their board, still manages to punish it. That's the top player speed privilege.
yeah,
Oh, not stick, but AC spin over on the side of Kuzupai. And yeah, awkward height
No.
difference on the side of RKY.
oh my, that
Not
was
punished
nearly-
yet, and Kuzupai almost like setting up some kind of PC, and wow, beautiful skim to
I'm
find the
hearing a
piece
lot of
below.
damage coming on from the left.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's a big 16 on the side of Kuzupai. 18
18
now. Before I even finish my thought, I went up by 2. Let's see if we can
20,
find the cancel.
huge, like I don't think this is
Oh, digging, not enough.
no,
Just
that
not
was
enough.
impossible.
If Ricky lived that, I would have been on the floor. That would have been incredible. Yeah, match point now for the side of UCLA.
Yeah.
And some honest up stacking.
Uh-oh.
Ricky. Oh, wow. Some
Some-
fancy all spins. Does break the surge, and Kuzupai still managing to hold his. Let's see what happens now. Bit of a combo down stack. Yeah,
but
beautiful cancel.
I've had a well too.
Yep, oh, another Z-spin triple. Really clean, honestly. Every time I see it, so obviously you can expect clean gameplay from these players being top 50, but
He set up some cab.
geez, what a fast down stack. I didn't even see what happened. Cab is just, he's just blisteringly
Ooh,
fast. And
okay.
just enough
Yeah.
to close it out as well. We do have our victors.
Yeah.
786
today.
points.
UCLA. I think UFT would be the closest team to give UCLA a run for the money. Maybe on a different day, it will go slightly differently, and UFT could have taken it. I think, but yeah, the UCLA is still on their throne. They're like defending champions from last year.
Yeah, I
Showing
mean,
why
for good
they are.
reason. For good reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
look
a
at their
good
team.
Oh man.
These guys definitely looking like the team to beat so far. This is round 4, I believe, of
Yeah.
our round robin. So we have one more round until we head into playoffs. So, again, I've kind of alluded to it before. Obviously, both these teams looking unbelievably strong. Likely to
Yeah.
see them. It'd be a real shocker if neither team shows up in the playoffs. Yeah. What a treat to watch, to be honest.
True.
I mean, yeah, I'm very glad to have been able to watch and even commentate this, because I can't say I learned a lot. These guys are really fast. It was really fun to watch.
Rap God Big Joe.
Yes. I believe we will be heading to break relatively soon. Do you have any closing thoughts, Joe Hopper?
Someone needs to take down the UCLA. They're like the evil guys.
They're the bad guys.
If you win too much, we always got to root for the underdogs. I don't want to be like, actually biased as a commentator. But it'll make quite the story, and I'm looking, if things like, if people can take games off of UCLA, it's like adds to like I don't know. I was saying before that this year is like, it's kind of like more mellowed down in like CTL's, of things that happen, and I guess it's part of because there's like, it's been around for a few years at this point, and people are more familiar with it.
Mhm.
A couple years ago, like, there's a lot of more memes and stuff happening, and I feel like if UCLA gets upset or something, the memes will go crazy. That's all I'm saying.
All right, you heard it here
At
from Joe Hopper.
Kabuza Pie's expense, but
Yeah,
it's probably
like-
not happening. After
like-
UFT didn't quite do it, then I don't know.
Not 2015, but we can still do it for the meme. You know what I mean? Yeah.
UCLA touches.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting it to be a rematch later on in the playoffs. If I haven't made that clear yet.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, definitely looking forward. UCLA being the bad guys and also having red guy. So two guys there.
Any lore I'm missing on that one?
Being red guy is
Yeah.
the bad guy after all.
There are some
um,
other like top players that are going to university soon, I believe.
mhm.
So maybe we'll get some big names coming up that are able to challenge the throne more. Um, yeah, because if you guys aren't aware, there's a lot of players at the top level are like still in high school
Yeah, I know
or
there was a scare of Fort joining UFT this year, but that didn't happen. I think.
and maybe some people even going to grad school, and then maybe that's like a second
Oh,
wave, I guess, of them.
bring them out of the retirement home.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness. Yeah, well, we'll have to see when that happens next year, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe for now we will be taking it to the break. But is it? Are we good?
Are we good? Yeah.